This is the first and still one of the most popular resort towns in Costa del Sol. It might have an old school look, but Torremolinos sits in one of the most desirable spots on the Costa del Sol. Just 10 minutes from the airport, 15 minutes from Malaga, year-round sun, and with a beach vibe that's so vibrant and modern, it will make you question if you're in Spain or on the coast of California or Florida.
Welcome to Torremolinos. We have just arrived and parked up at Plaza de Cantabria. If you could find a spot in this car park, I would highly recommend this because it's right in the center of the city and you could get down to the beach, and also you have lovely view from the balcony here as well. Come on, let me show you. Look at that beautiful sea. This is actually the start of Torremolinos. That whale over there is the Benalmadena Marina. It's not far from Torremolinos. Each town here on this side of Costa del Sol is actually the continuation. It's a long stretch of town after town, and it gets quite busy as well because they are quite next to each other and they are all connected with trail line as well. We are making our way down to Paseo Marítimo, which is the promenade of the area. Walk all along from the start of Torremolinos to the other end of Torremolinos. And on the way, we'll see some beautiful monuments as well, like Casa de Navajas. From there, we're going to make our way all upwards to the town center, which has absolutely lovely atmosphere. Let's begin our journey. We are at the promenade now. It's just after 5 p.m, which means that everybody's at the beach and the promenade is not as busy as it gets later on in the evening. Once people finish the beach, they start making their way onto the promenade to look for the food, ice creams, and walk along this beautiful promenade. One thing you'll notice is that Torremolinos Promenade has a lot of beach bars, chiringuitos, and lots of facilities throughout. And on this side, because it's quite built up, it has a lot of restaurants, bars, and shops.
Again, the beach inspector is here, so we're gonna go to Playa Carihuela and check out the quality of the beach, starting from the sun, the water, amenities, and atmosphere. Let's have a look. As soon as you walk into the beach, you are welcomed with lots of plants, flowers, palm trees, and lovely signs. It gives you a very tropical feeling. It's like you are welcome to paradise. And one thing I really like about this beach is that it's not narrow. It doesn't give you that feeling that it's completely packed. Now, let's talk about the sand. The sand is very fine. It's not stony or pebbly like other beaches in Costa del Sol. It's just the color. Again, it's all about the color of the sand for me. It's not as white or as golden as you see in neighboring places like Costa de la Luz, but it's sand. It's not pebbles or many stones. So for that reason, I give it an 8 out of 10. But for me, the highlight of this beach is the water. Look at the color of the water. It's very blue, it's very clear. And also you have a few options to hire a boat, go in the sea, go on the trampoline. The only thing I don't like about the water here is the pebbles, the stones you get as soon as you go into the water. And for that reason, I give it an 8 out of 10. When it comes to amenities, I give it a 10 out of 10 because as Arslan said before, Torremolinos is known for having so many chiringuitos, so many bars at the beach. So you can be laid on your towel, getting a bit of a tan, and within seconds you can walk to all the different restaurants and bars that are in the promenade. And at the beach, there are also a few chiringuitos. You can have a cocktail and have a lovely holiday. In terms of the vibe, I really like it because it's very family orientated. You have a group of friends as well. It's very calm and relaxed. And to finish it off, the views from here. You can see the eastern side of Costa del Sol, you see the hills, you see the mountains, but unfortunately in Torremolinos there are lots of blocks. I don't like that because you feel like people are seeing you from the balconies or the houses or the apartments. So for that reason, even though you have a bit of the natural view from here, but it's mostly flats and apartments, I will give it a 7 out of 10.
Look at the view over there. From the curve, it looks absolutely gorgeous. It's a lovely promenade. If you're in the area, even if you're staying nearby towns like Fuengirola, Benalmadena, or Malaga, I would come here just to stroll on these beautiful promenades, explore different kind of promenades here. Every promenade has a different kind of vibe and different atmosphere.
Hassan had a very good point there, because some people think, oh, I'm going to stay in Torremolinos, and I had to just stay in Torremolinos. Not here in Costa del Sol, especially in the stretch between Malaga and Fuengirola. You can stay in Fuengirola and easily come to Torremolinos. You can get the train, you can get the bus, or if you are into walking like we are, you can just walk along all the promenade, like just there is Benalmadena. So you can stay in Torremolinos, enjoy this beautiful promenade, walk, see all the vibe, the restaurants, the ice cream shops, and walk all the way to Benalmadena. We are now leaving the, let's call it the quieter-ish part of Torremolinos, and we're gonna go into the busier, the real Torremolinos. We are in Punta de Torremolinos, which divides the quieter part of Torremolinos with the really busy part of Torremolinos. And I really like this spot because you get a really nice view of the coast of Malaga, Torremolinos, Benalmadena. Here to take pictures for Instagram is perfect.
Love this part because it's quite shaded, it's cool, and it's quite calm as well. You've got a lovely natural landscape here. And just below that, you have the statue of world-renowned artist Salvador Dali, who actually stayed here for a month and painted the popular picture, The Invisible Man, from this town. Look at that behind me. It's just absolutely marvelous. If you're coming to Torremolinos as a group, maybe as a family or as a friends group, it's a perfect place to come for a holiday because you can choose your vibe, you can choose your tribe. If you want to just chill out on the paddle boarding, if you want to swim in the sea, if you want to go on adventurous sports, flying with a parachute, which I will never do that. I'm a bit scared like that. But yeah, you have so much available here. It's a perfect place to have a lovely holiday.
It's 6:30 now, the temperature is going down, it's cooling off a little bit, and now everybody is either starting to leave the beach or they're having an ice cream in the promenade. I think this part of the promenade has a bit more life, and the beach is here. They're a bit smaller in size, you see just the water's just there, so it gets a bit narrower. It has like a different vibe on this part. I think it's because you see a few more beach clubs. It has a very nice atmosphere, a very nice vibe.
Oh wow, this is perfect for me. This is exactly what I need from a beach. Lots of tree shade and right next to the water as well. If I'm coming to spend a day in Torremolinos, I will be here. And on my left side, you have 5-star hotel. And they've got lovely roof terrace as well. So yeah, I quite like this side as well, especially for the trees, and it feels a bit more upper class on this side. Torremolinos generally has like a 70s kind of vibe with the building and the architecture because it was the original resort in south of Spain in Costa del Sol. This is where it all started, but it was back in 1970s and 80s and 60s. That's why the architecture you see normally here, it's quite old and dated. But look at this, things are changing now.
With all the palm trees, all the beach clubs, it has like a Californian vibe. At the same time, it has a bit of a bohemian side as well. We want to come back here at night because the vibe here at night must be amazing.
Right opposite the beach, you have the beautiful Casa Navajas, which I talked about earlier in the video. It has beautiful architecture and it's free to enter as well. So come on, let's check it out. So that's Casa Navajas behind me, and that's just one of the attractions in the town center. But if you go out of the town center, you have other attractions like Crocodile Park, where they do crocodile show. And also you have a small water park just outside the town center as well. And you have a beautiful park called Molino de Incas, where they have a history of the mills, which is where the name of the Torremolinos come from. Torre means tower and Molino means mill. The beach time is over. It's just before 8 o'clock and people are starting to make their way into the town center. That's exactly what we are going to do. The best way to get into the town center, in our opinion, is from this beautiful passage called Costa del Sol, which leads to the Calle San Miguel, which is the main shopping street of the town. It looks very flat for now, but in a minute, we're gonna get to the steps, and there are like 75 million steps going all the way up to the town center. Throughout this street, you will see lots of shops and lots of restaurants as well. There's nothing like this on Costa del Sol where you walk around between the shops and go up the steps. It gives a very good ambience. Okay, it's now the start of the steps. Just look at the view over there. This is amazing, but wait till you get up above. And at this point, you will see some of the little things on the wall. They are like little statements and little poems on the walls. And over here, it's absolutely beautiful. Let's see one of them. La mujer y el oro la pueden todo. The gold and the women can do anything.
Even though you have few steps, but they are manageable because they're not quite high. They're actually very little steps. I wouldn't say 75 million steps that Arslan said before. There are quite a few, but nothing that is not manageable. It's like an open-air shopping center. You have shops upon shops, and every now and then you're welcome with these murals with flower pots or like the portraits we saw before. And it's a beautiful vibe because you see lots of families, friends, just, window shopping, seeing a few things, going to a few shops. I wouldn't do this in the peak of the afternoon when it's so hot. Look at me, I'm already sweating and it's 8 p.m. So imagine doing this at 2 o'clock in the afternoon when the sun is hitting here. So the best time to do this is evening time. And that's when the Spanish people will go out, when it doesn't get too hot in the evening, go for a walk, and you do some exercise as well. We get into my favorite part of these steps. From here you have amazing views. You can see the Mediterranean Sea with the palm trees. You can see the mountains of Malaga. You can see a little bit of the city of Malaga from here. It's beautiful. Okay, we're taking a few seconds break. I'm out of breath because I'm talking and walking up the steps at the same time. But this is just beautiful, look at that. You can see the church just in between the buildings. In the heat of the summer going up. Get some water with you. And this is our favorite shop for painting because Aslam and I, we have developed this passion for nice paintings to decorate the house. And every time we come to Torremolinos, we always stop here to look at the pictures and the painting. As soon as you get to the church, that is the sign of, okay, you reach there, you're in Calle San Miguel now. We're taking a bit of a break because after all those steps, we just need to sit down for 5 minutes. And as I said, as soon as you finish the steps, you get to this church. And we are in Plaza San Miguel. And we really like it here because as well as having the beautiful church, I really like the face of this building here. And I think it's quite clever what they've done. It's typical Andalusian. And in the balcony, you can see like a mannequin wearing a flamenco dress with sunglasses and an umbrella, which I think is quite cute. It's a lovely atmosphere here in Plaza San Miguel. You can see children playing, families just sitting down, just cooling down from this heat. Now we're gonna go to the main shopping area of Torremolinos, Calle San Miguel. Here you will see shops upon shops, mainly from clothing. There's lots of clothing shops. What I like about these streets, similar trend that we saw in Estepona, is mainly like boutique shops. There's not like the high street names you see in other places or in shopping centers. This is a good street to come in the summer because they have this shade, so when it's really, really hot, at least you are protected. At the end of Calle San Miguel, we'll take you to Plaza Costa del Sol. And Aslam and I, we really like it there because it has a lovely atmosphere, especially at night.
From Calle San Miguel, you will turn into this little square, which is a great example that there's so many little squares like this one, filled with restaurants and lots of amenities. That's one of the reasons why Torremolinos is so popular, that when you come here on a holiday, or if you come here to visit, or even when you live here, you have so many little corners to choose from, to dine, to sit down, to watch people, and just to have a good time. Another reason why Torremolinos is so popular is also because it has a train station, which is right over here, and it's right in the town center. From the train station, you can take the train to the airport of Malaga. You can go to the Malaga town center. On the other side, you can stop in Benalmadena, and which ends in Fuengirola. It takes 10 minutes to come from the airport to Torremolinos. Imagine coming on a holiday. It's only 10 minutes train ride to come to your destination, and you're coming right into the town center. And if you want to go to Malaga, which is the capital of Costa del Sol, it will take you just 23 minutes to get there. And now we are entering the Plaza Costa del Sol. You can already hear the vibe in the atmosphere. The people are beating the drums. Right in the middle of Plaza Costa del Sol, you will see this clock tower, which is also a pub, and they have some live music going on. Plaza de Costa del Sol is quite busy now, and the vibe will continue till late in the evening or early hours in the morning. We're gonna go around for now, check the side streets, and come back to Plaza de Costa del Sol to have some dinner. Beautiful. I like how every now and then you see little religious figurines of Jesus or Mary. It just adds to the charm of the place, because many places you go, they're just soulless.
Restaurants are getting busy right now, and actually the smell of the food is making me hungry. So we're gonna walk around and look for a place to eat. Yeah, because just the smell of the food coming from the restaurants is getting me very hungry. Oh, look at this. As Aslan said before, Torremolinos, they have all these hidden corners, these little squares or plazas. And it's very typical Spanish, because you can come here, sit in one of the benches, talk to your friends and family, and just enjoy people watching.
I've just spotted a estate agent, and let's see the prices. One thing you will notice is that Torremolinos is comparatively cheaper to the other parts of Costa del Sol. So let's have a look straight away. 189,000, which is really good price for one bedroom. 195, 320, and that's a 3-bedroom apartment. 125, this has been reserved. But these are the prices. They start from 1. Not many places in Costa del Sol that you go to and straight away you go to an estate agent and you start seeing prices starting from 1. They normally start with 3. This is a perfect example of the architecture of Torremolinos. Just behind me you can see it looks very dated and it looks very 70s. That's what you see quite a lot. We are in the center, right behind the Plaza Costa del Sol. What we are looking for is urbanization with lots of gardens and pools and walking around, whereas Torremolinos, and especially this side of Costa del Sol, you don't really find them. Things are changing here though. I can see in front of me there's a modern apartment. That one is a modern building. So things are popping up which are new. But on the other hand, it also has this kind of like atmosphere, which is like a bit retro.
We are entering Plaza Costa del Sol again, because last time we came to Torremolinos, we ate in Bar Jerez, and it was actually very good food for very good money. And also, we want to sit down and absorb the atmosphere. And the best place to see the best vibe in all Torremolinos is here in Plaza Costa del Sol. Plaza Costa del Sol has it all really, as well as the vibe we mentioned earlier, has lots of restaurants, shops, art. We managed to get a table. It was the last table available here in Bar Jerez. We are in the corner, but we can see the lovely vibe and atmosphere from here. So what we've done, we've ordered a few different tapas and also a main. So we're gonna share the tapas and the main. We're gonna show you what it looks like. Oh, look at that. So we have Andalusian salads, we have pepper, we have chicken curry, and we have sirloin with black pepper sauce. Very good.
We also got the mains here. It's the fried chicken with fried egg and chips. It's got cheese. Ooh, got some sauce in there. It's very, very tasty. I'm loving the tapas here. It's absolutely scrumptious. Great choice. I'm so glad we went to Jerez restaurant because that food was absolutely yummy. There were so many different flavors. Because we ordered tapas, we could try different things. And the bill, can you believe it? All of that came to 29 euros. You can't go wrong with that.
After that delicious food, it's time to walk down the steps again back to the promenade. We're gonna digest the food and absorb the lovely atmosphere here in Torremolinos at night. It's 10 p.m. on a weekday. Can you believe that? Look at the vibe. It looks like the town is coming to life now. In Spain, we have a trend that in the summer, the night starts at 10 p.m. And many people will say, oh, 10 o'clock is bedtime. No, here is the start of the night. You leave, you go for walks, have an ice cream until the early hours. It looks like everybody else had the same idea of us. Dina walked down the steps to the promenade. Look at that. And we are back in the promenade. And in a very typical Spanish style, the promenade is packed with people. They go for an ice cream, they go for a long walk to digest the food. The temperature right now is fantastic. It's about 26 degrees Celsius. And it feels very pleasant with the breeze from the sea. And you see lots of people in the bars, restaurants, in the stalls, doing some shopping. The atmosphere is really good. And it's also very family orientated. You see lots of families, couples, friends. It feels very safe. This is my favorite time in Spain during the summer holidays. They are cooking now espetos, which is a very typical dish from Malaga region. And look at the way they cook it. And especially when you're walking the promenade and you get all these smells from the different restaurants. Everyone is so happy. Everyone is just having a great time. And this is something about southern Spain in the summer, or the whole country of Spain. It's just so many people smiling. And this is something that lots of our friends, when they come from abroad and they go for a walk at night, one of the things they say, how come kids are walking out at night at 12 o'clock at night? That's Spain, it feels very safe. But then the second thing they say is that people are smiling, people are happy. And that's also one thing I really love about Spain, that, yeah, we all have our problems, we all have our issues, we all carry baggage, but here it's time to spend time with your friends and family. Forget your sorrows, forget your pain, and just have a good time and enjoy life in this beautiful country.
Torremolinos is very popular for its nightlife. In fact, it's one of the best places in Costa del Sol to come for a nightlife. Now we're heading towards the bar area, which is this nightlife central. For that, we have to go back up the stairs. Once you get over the looks part of the Torremolinos, it's got absolutely amazing atmosphere, even in the daytime, at nighttime as well. We absolutely love walking around Torremolinos. It's got such beautiful vibes, such good atmosphere. You can feel the positivity and the energy. Coming up the steps, we have come right into the party central. Here you will see lots of bars and restaurants as well, but this is mainly nightlife area. Under these bars and restaurants, there are more bars and there's lots of really good atmosphere. Torremolinos is actually a LGBT capital of south of Spain. It's one of the top 3 or 4 places in Spain for LGBT activities.